Alright guys, we're back on my main account to show off the blasting range. And of course, on this account, I also went ahead and used the mine cheat code in order to be able to use my own blaster during the blasting range. But of course, before we go in there, we need to go over these 16 special weapons that they have for us. Now first off, we've got the Maverick Midnight. Now this gun was actually an unlockable weapon in the first Nerf N-Strike game as well, which is pretty cool. When you go into any one of these screens, you're going to get a list of the modifications, just as I showed before. All of them have the stats maxed out, so I won't bother repeating that. But then anything that's added on top of that, I will list off. So here we got a blue dart trail. Pretty cool, huh? Next up, Burning Vengeance. Now you'll notice that some of these tend to be puns, so I hope you like that. This has the core mode light beam on top and an orange dart trail. The Stampede Ghost. Pretty cool name. It has a white dart trail, twin bonus barrels on top, and the b.o.b crosshair. Now one thing I actually forgot to mention is that all of these, as you can tell, aside from the Longshot Classic, have quote-unquote aftermarket colors, which makes them look pretty cool. In fact, some of these look like legitimate and cool real-life weapons. Next up is the Gold Raider. Yellow dart trail and bonus barrel. Single bonus barrel on top. Should have gone for that twin bonus. The Desert Recon. Although I don't think it would blend in very well in the desert. It has the dual mode light beam on top and the white dart trail. Speaking of which, I want to complain about that. When you try to add the light beam to the Recon, it adds it on top, not on the bottom of the front barrel, which is typically how it comes in real life. That's how it's made to be set up. But I guess they don't want you to be overpowered and have both a light beam and a scope. That'd be insane. The Jungle Spartan. Now this one actually does look like it'll blend in well, and it looks super cool. It's got a banana clip, twin bonus barrel, and whistler darts. The Longshot Classic, nothing to hate. It's got all stock parts and the classic color scheme. Wow, I just realized that you refer to these guns as Mega Blasters. Didn't realize that. I guess that's what it means when you have them maxed out and modified. But basically, you can also tell when you go in, you can either use my blaster or use the Mega Blaster. The Longstrike Falcon. It looks like a weapon for Raven, alright. It matches her color scheme. It's got a custom medium scope, howler darts, and a hurricane crosshair. The Aquatic Hydra. Ha! Nice. It's got a core mode light beam and an aqua dart trail. Oh, that's so cool. Aquatic Hydra. Yep, that's cool. The Oak Icarus. Made of real wood. Custom long scope. The Ultimate Vulcan. Has twin bonus barrel, green dart trail, and the b.o.b crosshair. God, could it be any bigger? Yes, it can, because we've got the Semperfire Ultra with the red dart trail and bonus barrel. Now, I'm pretty sure this is exactly what they called the bonus Semperfire in the first game. But obviously, it's a different weapon because it has the bonus barrel. Mega Cerberus with the Sonic Micro Missiles. Super cool. Shark Tooth. Nice. Shark Tooth Hammerhead. Whistler Grenades and Hurricane Crosshair. The Grand Goliathan with the core mode light beam and maroon dart trail. And finally, last but not least, we got the Super Crusher with novelty balls. Nice. Anyway, now we're actually stuck with the really tough decision of which one to go into the blasting range with. Because of course, I'm not going to go over how each one of these guns performs. That would be an entire, new set of 16 weapons to go over. Plus, it's not like any of these are particularly unique. I mean, they are unique in that they have all these parts, but you can make any one of these guns in the story mode. You don't have to go to the blasting range to utilize these. But I think I'm actually going to go with the Jungle Spartan. First of all, we didn't use the Spartan during the main game, and this one just looks super cool. I love the banana clip and all that. I mean, it's one of the cooler looking and actually kind of modern looking weapons in the game. So here we go. Rotate your view in the blasting range to find all the scoring opportunities. Now the blasting range is actually it's much better than in the first game. There's much more to it all. In the first game, you'd go in, there'd be, a horde of boxes that could respawn and, switches to press so you could go get a different vantage point and whatnot. It was really pretty bland. It was really just a way for you to see, all right, how does this gun perform? This does much more than that. It's a game in itself. So as you can see, you do as much damage as you can in the given time limit. You look around for scoring opportunities, which it told us how to do. Well, actually, it didn't tell us how to do it. It just told us to do it. But whatever, ignore that. Here's an actual little throwback to the first game. These badges are actually the same as they were in the first game. I don't believe platinum was an option back then. I think gold was the highest. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just suck and they were able to get platinum. But this tells you exactly what you need to do. I don't know if the scoring changes per gun. I imagine it does. But we're just going to go ahead and dive in. Now, instead of having just a bunch of random boxes to shoot, we are going to actually have enemies. We're going to have enemies around as well as boxes. So here we go. Let's see how this gun works. I believe we have invincibility on, and yep, infinite ammo. I actually don't know if they limit your ammo otherwise. So here we go. Wow, this is cool. Unfortunately, you still have to reload. Yeah, so here we go. So we're going to have a few things going on like this. Let's look around. Wow, this is the most we've ever been able to turn around. Okay, I'm trying to shoot them, but I have too many, you know, rounds. So here they are. We got some enemies out here. This weirdo enemy, which we've, like, never seen anywhere in the game. Only available here. This almost looks like an enemy, but I know it's not. But, so, here we are. This is pretty cool. I don't know what those things are firing. But, I mean, it's not like you have much opposition here. You know, we have health, but really not much going on. I don't even know if these guys can hurt us. I'm just going to stay still and see if they can. I'm going to shoot these guys over here because they're bothering me. Yeah, because see, those things are firing, but I don't know if they're doing anything. They just seem to be going up into the sky and then burning out. Okay, well, I guess we'll just shoot them. And that's fine. So yeah, this does have more to it than in the first game, but really not much more. I mean, you've got boxes still, and then you've got these enemies flying around, but they don't actually damage you. It's strange that these aren't in the code book at all. They don't have a little bio in the code book, but whatever. They can do whatever they want. But yeah, you know, obviously I'm not trying hard at all at this, and I don't even particularly care about my score. I mean, there's enough to do in the main game, I think. I don't know why I'm having so much fun with this. It honestly looks like I'm shooting, like, gumdrops. Like, I don't even know. That's fun. That's cool. Anyway, guys, that's the end of the blasting range. I would, you know, like, if there was more to it, I would definitely go through and show you all 16 of these Mega Blasters, but that would just take too much time, and there's really not too much more to the blasting range. I know there is more to it than in the first game, but that's not really saying much. It wouldn't take very much to be better than the first game's blasting range. Alright guys, that leaves two major things we have left to show off. First off, we're back on my main account, of course, and I just want to show you all that I have all 16 weapons unlocked, you know, because of course I use the cheat codes. And just as an observation, the Longstrike and the Raider are the only two that show up blue over here. Everything else shows up in the classic Nerf yellow, which I'm okay with. But it is slightly annoying that the colors, you know, you can pick whatever color scheme you want. I could change this to like the light blue and it wouldn't change out here, which is unfortunate, I think. I mean, that's exactly what I did with my long shot. It's blue, but it's still popping up as yellow. Anyway, enough complaining. We've got, you know, the first thing that we need to do, or one of them, is show off the remaining weapons. For those who don't remember, there are 6 total weapons left to show off. We showed off all 4 of Shane's weapons. Tango, we showed off 2. Komodo, we showed off 2. And Raven, we showed off 2. So that means there's 2 from Tango, Komodo, and Raven left to show off, which is a total of 6 weapons. Now, instead of, you know, doing the typical thing we've been doing all game, which is where I pick one character and then I go into a particular mission and then show off those remaining weapons 3 times, what I'm going to do instead is right now play one mission on my own with Raven, actually. I'm going to play as Raven, show off the Longstrike and the Icarus. And then, for the final thing we have to do, which I'm going to spoil right now, which it's not a spoiler if you looked in the timestamps below, but show off 2-player co-op mode, which Bosniancheese is actually going to help me out with. So that's going to be awesome. He and I are going to play as Tango and Komodo at the same time, showing off the remaining weapons of theirs, as well as showing off the cooperative mode. So it's all going to be pretty cool. Now, we're not going to be playing through 3, 2, 1, you know, on my own, you know, because that's just going to take too long. Instead, we're going to dive into... Why not... I mean, playtime's over, not quite... No, don't look down. We'll go to pull the plug, I think. I don't know why that one's drawing me right now, but we're going to go into that one. So yeah, I hope that all makes a ton of sense. So we're going to play as Raven for now, show off her 2 remaining weapons that she has, and then, with Bosniancheese, we're going to show off Komodo and Tango's remaining weapons. So here we are. Let's take a look. We got 37 canisters, so we're pretty poor. We've got the Longstrike CS6, pretty cool weapon. Never had one of these in real life either. Never even seen one. You know, typical things, dart damage, rate of fire, max ammo. I don't know what I want to do with my money, though. I have to split it up between the 2 guns, I'd say. You know, we got the typical add-ons. What kind of scope does it have on right now? It has a... Wait. Does it have one on at all? It's not showing. Oh, there it is. It has a 4-time flip-up sight. Okay. Well, that's cool. I don't know how you're zooming with a flip-up sight, but you are. That's okay. No judgment. So there we go. Obviously, we're not going to go down to a 2-time targeting scope, so we're going to leave that alone. We're not going to add a light beam or a barrel. Since this is a sniper, it makes sense to actually leave the scope on there. It's one of the few weapons that actually benefits from it, in my opinion. Ammo, actually, now that we've got, you know, free tracer ammo, might as well use it. Nova Tracer. So that should be cool. And then ammo, clips, I mean, with how much it costs, honestly, I don't think I'm going to go for it. I think I'm just going to go for stats. But we're also going to go ahead and take a look real quick at the Icarus just to see what it has. Jeez, it is a beast. Dart damage, reload rate, max ammo. Costs a little more to do that with it. Add-ons, boom, 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 boom. Probably don't need any, honestly. I think what I'll do is I'll probably upgrade the stats of both. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the dart damage and the reload rate of this one. And then the same thing for the Longstrike. I'm going to upgrade dart damage, rate of fire. And now I've got 12 left. Honestly, with that, 12 left, you can go with the extended clip, which adds a bit, but it really doesn't add too much. Let's see if there's a better option with the Icarus for something. No, I don't want any add-ons on that, really. Anything better in terms of stats? I feel like the reload rate on this could probably be improved a little more. I'm going to go ahead and get that up to level 2. So there we go. Now we're totally ready to go. Wow, it feels like we're continuing on in the story, even though it's already been completed. But okay, at least we don't have to worry about cutscenes this time because, I mean, talking over cutscenes because we've already seen them. So I don't have to be quiet during this section like I typically do. So that's cool. Now here we are. Now it has been, I think, how long? Maybe a couple of weeks since I've played a mission in here. But, you know, I had that blasting range practice and all that, so I'm really not concerned. Here we are. Here we are. Whew. Yeah, Jackal. God, we already know you're evil. You're not tricking me at this point. So here we go. Let's see. So we got the Vengeance out right now. I believe we have both invincibility and and infinite ammo and all the weapons on right now, so I don't really have to concern myself. Which, I mean, oh, I guess I don't. Oh, never mind. That was on my dummy account. So I do have ammo, legitimate ammo on here. Let's see what we got. So we got the Longstrike here. Let's see. Let's zoom in. Oh, wow. That zooms in quite a bit more. I feel like the long shot is only 2 or 3 times zoom. So this one, stock, of course, is 4 times zoom. Yes, yes. Please just leave me alone, cutscenes. See, this is why I should have gone into an even later mission, because there would be fewer cutscenes this early on with this, you know, semi-tutorial jargon. Let's go. Okay. So, really? One more line? Just, yeah, can't help yourselves? Can't help yourselves, people? I know what we need to do already. Alright, so let's just see. Oh yeah, that zooms in far. Wow, okay. That's the one. Oh no, my battery's low. Luckily, I've got a second Wii remote at the ready, so that's not even a concern. Boom, and boom. So there we go. Now, we've got this Nova Tracer, so we can actually take a look at this. Boom. That's actually pretty cool. Wow, this shoots quick. I'm going to stop bothering with these guys. We're just going to push the button. If they'll let me. Wow, that took a while to hit. Okay. That's fine. But yeah, so the Nova Tracer stuff, all of it, it's all just optional. It doesn't really do anything special for you. Yeah, this thing actually shoots really fast. I mean, I don't know if it's just from my upgrades or what, but it's okay. It's good. It's super cool. And this ammo's cool. I mean, even if it doesn't do much for you, it's just cool. There's nothing to it. Now we're going to get to try out the Icarus here in a second, which is just going to be awesome, and you know it. And hopefully we don't die in this mission. Let's see what we got. Oh, jeez. There's no enemies around, so. Vengeance. Yep, we don't need that. Just flipping through. Oh, they're waiting on me. I was like, what are we doing just sitting here? But now I understand. Middle one. Boom, boom, and boom. Now let's switch over. Oh, geez, they are screwed. That was pretty not impressive just now. But once we have enemies around, I'm sure it'll be awesome. Because then it'll be homing. Let's see. Where's the homing effect? I mean, I do recall, you know, when we were on that one particular mission, it just seemed like it was semi-homing. It, you know, like, I wasn't, like, overwhelmed by the homing effect. It just seemed kind of simple, honestly. Oh, well. Even if it's not homing, we got 7 darts hitting him at one time. That was basically 2 shots. Let's see, just... Yeah, it seems like they kind of converge into one spot. See, like, look, they go out separate, but then come together. So that's kind of cool. I mean, either way, they have some cool effect. There's nothing else to it. You can't deny it being cool. But honestly, it's not as overwhelming as I thought it would be. Like in that, you know, like in that one flying on rails mission. Well, they're all on rails missions. But when we're flying, trying to get out of here, it seemed like, okay, really with this? Actually, you know what? It wouldn't hurt to get more of these. I'm totally down for that. Switch on back over to this guy. This one's the one. What are we shooting at here? Ah, yes, the security barrier. Can't let this get in our way, people. Let's get to it. Actually, I'm going to use this for the weapons. I mean, not for the weapons. The enemies. I would like to have more ammo. I feel like 6 is just never enough on its own, but it's okay. We're going to... Oh, wow. Is it that powerful, or did I just get lucky? Let's see. Yeah, I think I just got lucky. I think it just happened to be the last required hit. But I mean, yeah, I mean, this weapon, really, it's not bad, though. I mean, you've got a nice spread for when the enemies are near you. You know, when they're, like, right in your face like this, it's like, boom, we're going to get multiples of you at a time if, you know, you're close enough. And if you're far away, it's got a slight homing effect, so you really can't complain. Oh, God. Bad time to need to reload. So, yeah, with hyper bombs, you can imagine it works really good. And, of course, we got 5 total shots at any given time, so it's really not bad. It could shoot faster. I mean, didn't I upgraded? I can't remember if I upgraded reload rate or firing rate. I believe it was reload rate, so this actually makes sense. But whatever, it's cool. That's good. Get me through there. Yes, yes. So there we go. Obviously, I didn't meet my high score from before. I think I got some elite bonuses or something. You know, like the hyper bomb ones. Or whatever they called them. Oh, I love it when it looks like the red reveal scope is in the game itself. See, that's one thing that was actually very misleading about this game initially. I thought that the red reveal scope was optional because if you look like on the actually, let me look at the case. Like if you look on the case, on the back of the case, for those of you who have it, you look at the top photo, you can very clearly see that there's a red reveal lens. And you can see the word Nerf through it for the free canisters deal. And I was like, oh, it must be in the game. And the one in real life is just like for looks. But no, they just placed it over. They like CGI'd it over the photo. So, yeah. And I mean, if you look at the case, I mean, from what I saw, there's nothing on here saying anything about how it's required to play or anything like that. Because technically it's not. It's not required to play. But there are certain sections where it is basically all but 100% required because you can't get past certain doors without pushing the correct numbers. And unless you just happen to get very, very lucky or have some other way of being able to tell, like with, you know, 90s 3D glasses or something, you're going to get pretty stuck. So, yeah, just wanted to go off on that. All right, guys, we just showed off Raven's weapons. That just leaves 2 more of Tango's weapons and 2 more of Komodo's weapons. All of which will be shown off at the same time when Bosniancheese and I meet in the next section to go into the mission 3, 2, 1.